Okay, here we are back down on the club water. Sandy's just having a crack for the jack pikes at the minute. He's just had one on, but it came off.
Oh no, nothing's gonna go down.
Well done, mate. Keep trying. Got the 2-man bivvy with me. We are going into this swim, which is called the Brazilian swim, or it's the old disabled swim on the lake. And I've never really fished this swim overnight, so I'm really looking forward to getting in here and giving it a go. So yeah, got at least one night on here. He's going to be with me, so we'll just be chilling out, watching films and whatnot once I get the rods out. I might have a second night if I'm lucky. Got a couple of days off from work, that time that was in lieu. So really looking forward to it. They're really desperate for fish. So yeah, we'll keep you posted throughout. If he catches a little pike, we'll blog that as well. He's had some nice ones out of here actually recently. He's had some few little jacks, but a nice 6 to 8 pounder. Okay mate, I'll help. Snagged up. He's had a nice 6 to 8 pounder down in Swim 8 a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, he's had a few nice pikes. So just fishy action all round really. We'll keep you posted and blog it as we go along. So we're headed into the night now. Beautiful sunset. Took a while to get all 3 rods out. Took me a while to find some spots. The lake is so weedy. But we are fishing. And soon, hopefully, we're going to be eating chicken wraps. Smothered in this. Not quite ready yet, buddy. Sandy managed to... Well, you didn't catch a pike, did you, buddy? No, but you had one bite, didn't you?
Yeah.
So that's not a bad start. We can do some more pike fishing in the morning.
We should be more active in the morning.
Yeah, hopefully. In the meantime, we're going to enjoy some of this grub. Okay guys, it is about 20 past 10. We just sat in the bivvy and the right hand rod, margin rod, screamed off. We've got a nice common in there.
Carp.
So we are...
Common carp.
Yeah, common carp. So we're going to get him out, give him away. Sling's all zeroed, ready. I'm going to get some pictures. Okay.
This is weird.
Right, try now.
Can I say cheese? Such cheese.
Where?
Oh yeah, such cheese. Oh yeah. Daddy, that type of bucket is really cool because you've just add a rope onto the bucket, so then you can just cast the bucket out and then like reel it in. It's a really
Right guys.
look at the eyes.
Lovely big
The eyes are orange.
fish, yeah.
Shall I take a picture now?
Hang on. Yep. Press the button.
Press the button 2 times.
Right, take your finger away from the button now.
Okay, then Dad, I've got some.
Move out the way, bud.
Fine.
Tiger nuts, plugged in sweet amino.
Why is that called tiger nuts?
Those are tiger nuts. That's just what they're called. It's like you get peanuts. Oh. Steady, 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 steady. Steady, steady, steady.
I think we've let him rest too long and he's got just a little bit of energy left.
Yeah. Oh. This
Steady,
is
slimy, whiny fish.
a lovely mirror.
He's got a few scales on his tails.
Right. Let's give him away. Scales are zeroed.
How much is he?
He is 22.5 pounds.
22.5.
So not quite as big as the big one last night, but still a stunning mirror carp. So guys, it's 7:30 in the morning. I literally just crawled out the pit, made myself a cup of tea, and the left hand margin rod ripped off. For a change, I thought I'd try some tiger nuts. Plugged in sweet amino. Here's a nice, stunning mirror carp of 22 pounds.
And he's quite slippy.
Right, you try and whoop.
That's what I
Right,
mean by he's quite
let me
slippy.
kick it out. Got a couple of leeches on him here.
Take the leeches off, otherwise our fish is not going to look
Yeah,
good.
right. Can you push that button, bud, in a minute? Once he's ready to come up. She's not quite ready. He's angry. Fought like stink, this did. Fought a lot more than the 30 last night.
Get it?
Right.
Get it?
See if he's ready now. Ready?
Timer's going. Keep hold of him. Keep hold of him. Yeah.
Go again?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
If it did want more food, then it wouldn't be able to have more food because.
Morning, guys. 7:30. Just put that fish back. Turned into a good session, this. Yeah, so just literally made a cup of tea, and the left hand rod just absolutely melted away, and yeah, that was on tiger nuts. Thought I'd try some tiger nuts on here. Plugged in the old PCF sweet amino. Yeah, so the place is an absolute mess. I've got no rods in anymore. We need to tidy up, we need to cook breakfast, and then get those rods back out, eh?
Yeah.
Right, just a quick update. Boy's been picked up by his mum now, he's got a play date. So he's gone and left me. It's now 10:15, so at last, some fish at last. Don't know if you saw in the last vlog, I was getting really frustrated, and to be honest, I've had a couple of sessions, well, 3-4 sessions down here since then, where I blanked, and it's been an absolute nightmare. It's been really hard to come to terms with. You think that you're doing things wrong, you doubt yourself, you question yourself, and then all of a sudden it comes good, and you know, you're on the same rigs and the same bait and everything, and then you get to. So I'm well chuffed with that. It's just put confidence, you know, back inside, and giving me an uplift. So yeah, as I probably told you already, both of them have come from margin rods, which is, I seem to have more success on this lake on margin rods. So one out the right, which was the 30, that was on the Stella Yellow, and that was literally sweet amino, a few handfuls of sweet amino, a few handfuls of corn, and then the left-hand rod was on a blowback rig with 2 tiger nuts, and they were glugged in the sweet amino. So success. One on a blowback rig and one on a multi-rig, and that's what I always use. I always use those 2 rigs, always come back to those rigs. So it's good to know that, you know, the old stuff works. You start to doubt it when you blank after blank, but back on it. So well chuffed. So rods are out in exactly the same place again. Let's give you a look at the lake. Yeah, so this is the lake, and as I said, this is called the Brazilian swim. It's all wood bark now, but it used to be just mainly sort of soil mud with a little bit of grass towards the top of it, hence the Brazilian swim. Let's straighten this camera up a bit. And yeah, it's the first time I've ever fished this overnight. I've done the odd sort of half day in here, and I've been mooching around, but never done a night, so well chuffed with this. And it's a great swim. You get access to a lot of the lake, as you can see, but as you can see also the lake is really weedy at the minute. Lots of lilies. I mean, maybe it doesn't look too weedy compared to some of the places you might fish, but the lilies are a bit of a nightmare on here. You know, every fish seems to know how to dig their heads into it and throw a hook. So I'm having to contend with that, but I'm chuffed to bits. I've got another night. I'm expecting more fish, I really am. I'll be surprised if I don't, unless they move off. I've seen quite a few fish in this area this morning. Things have gone quiet now, but I've seen quite a few fish moving around here this morning. There's only one other angler on. He's mainly a coarse fisherman, uses 1 rod. So yeah, happy days. Now, the fight that those 2 fish gave couldn't have been more different really. The 30, the one that was just over 30, the common, it felt heavy, but it didn't fight as much as that mirror did. That mirror went absolutely mental. Could not get it in, and even on the bank it was going mental still. Lots of energy. It went back fine, swam away fine. Treated its mouth a little bit as well. But yeah, 2 completely different fights, 2 completely different fish. But I'm well chuffed with that 30. You know, it's been said right from the beginning of this year that I want to get amongst the A team. They call them the A team, you know. So you've got, I think it's about 7 or 8 different 30s in here. So to get one that's over 30 as my first fish of this season is great. It's been a long time coming, and it's been a hard journey to get there, but yeah, well chuffed to get that 30. So I'll keep you posted as the day goes along and the night goes along, and hopefully we'll have some more fish. So just a quick update. It's now 2:30, and haven't seen a thing for a good couple of hours now, so I think the fish have well and truly moved off me, but I'm not going anywhere with this castle behind me, so I'm just going to sit on the bait and wait till they come back. Having said that, I just nipped to the car, so I pulled out the rods and had a quick look in the gravels, which is just around the corner. I saw 1 or 2 there. One of them was one of the stockies that we put in last year, small stocky. It was a nice sort of upper double common, just sort of zoomed round there, and that's part of the route that I've got going on round here. So it swam in front of the gravels, and it's a route that they take round this corner here in front of me. So still optimistic for a bit of a bite, but I'm just going to chill out now, have some lunch, and I think we're due some rain. Some rain's, you can feel it coming already, starting to spit already. But I'm just going to chill out and sit on this bait. Yeah, I'm not moving, not with this thing. I mean, it's great. This bivvy's great for when I need to set the boy with me, which scores points at home, obviously. But and he loves coming as well. But it does really restrict you. You're kind of stuck with it really, where you put it up. And a pram hub bivvy, I'd never go back to a pram hub bivvy. I think it took me ages to get this up, just to get the tension right and get the knuckles and joints right. You know, with the mechanism of a Titan or a Tempest, it's just a quick flick and it's open. So yeah, it just reminded me that actually, just never go back to a pram hub style bivvy. So yeah, I'm sitting on this bait. The rigs are the same, the bait is the same. I put a bit of bait out earlier on. I'm not going to put any more out unless I get some action. So yeah, we'll keep you posted. Lake's still looking lush. Lots going on out there. By the way, has anyone ever seen a duck that does the backstroke? There's a duck out there that's been doing the backstroke. A young duckling. It's the weirdest thing ever. So yeah, lots of bird action going on, but no fishy action as yet. So just to keep you updated, that comment I had on last night, I just saw the other side of it on the SLR, and I think it's the patch common, which is definitely one of the A team, and in fact it was the biggest the biggest fish in the lake only a few weeks ago at 37. So it was somewhere in between 30 and 31. So that's quite a lot of spawning it's done there. But well chuffed to have got that, even if it wasn't at its biggest weight. In other news, I've just lost one on the right hand rod, again in the margin. It was on, the rod was bent round, I lifted into it, I felt the weight, and then it's just popped off. So I'm cooking hot dogs at the minute for me and the boy, who's fast asleep there. Then I'm going to check that rig and try and find out what went wrong. It's peeing it down. Give you a quick view of the lake if you can see it. Yeah, it's peeing it down at the minute. Tea's on the go. So I'll catch up with you later. Morning guys, 5:30 in the morning. Middle rod's just ripped off, and got ourselves one of the stockies. So I'm going to get him out, give him away, and get some pictures. Nice way to be woken up. Okay guys, got ourselves one of the stockies here. Let's get him away. I suspect he's probably going to go mental on the bank, but that'll be alright. Scales are zeroed. He's only going to be a tiny one. Nine and a quarter. That was 9 1/4. Tiny little thing. But we took good records of all the fish that we put in. Pictures were taken, weights were taken, pictures of both sides. So I'll have a look at him against the list of photos that we've got, and see if he's put any weight on. Yeah, £9. Let's say £9 1/4. He's looking good though. He's started to go a little bit darker, take on some of the colours. Beautiful scales. There they are. Lovely little thing. Yeah. So It's ideal, isn't it, to get woken up to a run? I mean, it's only one of the stockies, but yeah, chuffed to see him. I'll get a couple of stills and then I'll get him back. So yeah, nice little wake-up call. A bit too early for me though. He's still fast asleep. It's looking lovely this morning, so I'm not sure how long we're going to be here for. Maybe till lunchtime. Got to pack down now, everything's wet, so I'm going to give everything a chance to dry off. Well, I haven't checked the weather yet, but last time I checked it, it said it was going to rain again, so I'll check the weather, make sure it's not going to throw it down. See how long we can keep the bivvy up for. And the rod's out, most of all. Yeah, good stuff. So I found the photo of that fish, and it went in at 9:12. I think they had it at 9:12 when it went in. So according to my scales, it's lost a few ounces. But you know, that's just according to my scales. Speaking of which, it's been playing on my mind a bit about that patch common, because you know, for that to have lost that much weight, even though it's been spawning, I don't know, doesn't seem right. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. It was last caught I think at 37, so for it to be just over 30 seems like a hell of a drop, that. But you know, I'm sure that's what the scale said. It was sort of hovering just sort of 30 and a half. I might have completely misread it, or something wasn't quite right, because it just doesn't sound right, does it? That a lot of spawn to lose, that, isn't it? £6. Anyway, I'm still really happy to have caught it. Nice to get one of the stockies as well. That's the first stockie I've had. A few have been out, and like I say, a few of them have put some weight on, but that one, if anything, according to my scales, has lost a couple of ounces. So need to get him on the munch, get him putting the weight on. I've just had a fish roll over one of my right hand spot, so I'm waiting for that rod to go off. And I've also, that rod that I've just caught on, I've just rigged that up with a solid bag with some crushed up sweet amino in, and I think a sweet amino whittled down pop up on there, and I've seen one or two signs out in front of me, so I'm just going to wait for another one, and I'll probably wing it straight at it. So like I say, I think I've got about half a day to go, and then I'm going to start packing up. It did say on the forecast yesterday it was going to rain again today, so, but it's brilliant sunshine at the minute, so I might try and beat it, get the bivvy down, get that dry before any more rain comes in. But yeah, not a bad session. 3 fish, happy with that. Considering all the bloody blanks I had on here before that. And chuffed, as I said, chuffed to get the patch, even after spawning. You know, it would have been great to have got it. It came out twice. Twice, I think? Yeah, twice. Pre-spawning. Like I said, around £37. So yeah. Anyway. Ah, there's one. It's a little bit out of range though, that. To get to that, I'd have to go right over the lilies. See if I can show you where that just pushed out. Yeah, so just the other side of those ornamentals there. where that fish just bushed out. Trouble is going over so many lilies, it's line lay, isn't it? It's getting your line lay right. So I'll keep my eyes peeled for something a little bit closer and get this third rod out. Oh, screamer, middle rod's just gone. I thought it was coming in a bit too easy though. It's a little terry tench. And that's a fair decent size one though. Flip around. Yeah. Let's get him out. Okay, so that middle rod that I just wung out, it's just gone off, but it's a little terry tench. I say little. He's £7. £7 tench. Yeah. What a beautiful fish. They're stunning fish really, aren't they, tench? Beautiful.
He has little eyes.
Yeah. What colour are his eyes?
Orange.
Oh.
Because you can see the orange ring.
Yeah.
Maybe red.
Yeah, a little bit red, I think.
Reddish orange.
Yeah. But yeah.
Whatever red and orange makes.
Sweet to me, no pop up. Just ripped off. Let's get it back out. Okay, nothing much has happened since that tench came out. It's done a couple bosh out towards those lily pads, so I've stuck a bag out there anyway. One bit of new kit I've got to tell you about is this bad boy, which is the Fox Compact Pod. That was my my birthday treat, and I have to say, I absolutely love it. It's a nice bit of kit. It just feels really sturdy, real neat on the bank. Yeah, chuff with that. Another bit of kit that I have to tell you about, quite comedic. This is a Biviloo, and I won it in a competition. Tried and tested this morning, and yeah, it works. No leakage, no trouble wiping. Yeah, Total Fishing Tackle had a competition on their YouTube page, entered it and won it. So how about that? Jammy devil. But yeah, really chuffed with that. Compact spod, that's a nice bit of kit. Compact pod, that's a nice bit of kit. So I'm going to start packing down in a bit. In other news, my mate Stu's just come on to the lake. He's gone down to the pig farm to fish for a bit, and I was just chatting to him about that spawn issue with a patch, and he was saying he reckons that carp can have anything up to 1/3 of their body weight in spawn. So amazing fact. So now he said that, you know, maybe it is right. Maybe it has lost £6. Yeah. So show you the swim. Still down there, still 3 rods out. Boy in the bivvy as usual, watching his iPad. I've started to bring some kit up here to dry off, and that's what I'm going to continue to do now. Start slowly breaking everything down and getting it drying in the sun, ready to pack away. But it's about 8:45 now. I'm going to have a slow pack down this morning, as I said, and then get packed up. But not seen much action. Like I say, just 1 or 2 fish popping their heads out here and there, but I've had no action basically since that tench. So that's the plan. Slow pack down, and yeah, start to get everything back in the van, ready to go.